This session is going to help you mobilize your joints, create flexibility in your muscles, and help you feel lifted. We're going to perform up to 10 repetitions on each exercise. So if you're ready, let's get started. This first exercise is going to be really good to release some tension in the back of the hip and the side of the hip and even a bit of the inner thigh. So let's cross our left ankle over the right knee, as shown in the video, placing the hands on the top of that left knee. And we're going to press the knee up into the hands, resisting that press with the hands so that we create a nice resistant barrier that we're going to stay with for up to 10 to 20 seconds. Holding your upper back nice and tall. You're going to breathe calmly and you're going to get a little bit of a nice workout for your shoulders as well as the arms. Resist that press of the leg. Switching over and doing both sides, 10 to 20 seconds each side. Breathing throughout, trying to stay nice and tall through the upper back and moving nicely with finesse to change out of positions and into new ones. This next exercise takes our left leg up in towards our chest, and we're going to hook our left arm underneath that thigh, and we're going to take the wrist of that left arm with our right hand, and we're going to create a lock so the thigh can press down in that hooked left arm as shown in the video. Keep your shoulders strong, upper back nice and tall, and create a nice barrier so your leg can create a press down and you can resist it. When you release, try to do so nice and gently, breathing, and remember that word finesse, really important to be gentle but thorough and comfortable. Your leg's going to feel nice and light and nicely stretched through the backside so that when you stand you feel that little bit taller. This next exercise is involving mobility of the knee joints and activity in our quad muscle, the front of our upper thigh, which is really important for that knee stability and strength. We're going to clasp our fingers underneath our thigh and we're going to kick our shin and foot up into the air slowly all the way until you feel you can't do too much more and you can get that nice squeeze of the quad, the front of your thigh, feeling a nice tightness around the knee joint. Move slowly, switching over, clasping the hands underneath the other thigh for that nice arm hand cradle, which is going to support that leg at the similar height to the other leg. You're not looking to lift the knee up and down, you're looking to lift the shin and foot up and down from the knee joint as it bends and straightens, squeezing the front of your thigh when it gets straight and then slowly moving it down. Upper back up, chest nice and tall, holding nice strong shoulders. This next exercise is a nice pelvic mobility exercise where we're going to take the side of the chair and we're just going to rock the pelvis forwards and backwards down onto our seating bones as we roll down through the pelvis into the lower back a little bit and then up on the seating bones, rolling the pelvis forwards so we get taller and we get a nice gentle movement. It's not too much. We're not really rolling and bending too much in the upper back. This is all pelvic rocking, gently getting that mobility in an area of the body that is sometimes a bit compressed, weak and slumped and a bit stiff. So nice and gentle. Sometimes less is more. So start small and see how you feel. This exercise really takes us into a nice spinal mobility and a nice stretch across the waist, back and chest and across the shoulders. Our knees and feet will be pointing to the left first and we're going to be up on our toes as shown And we're going to place our left hand across the front side of our left knee, and we're going to turn our shoulders and chest around to the other side as shown, holding a little bit of a twist through the torso. Breathing nicely, keeping the spine and upper back nice and tall. Going to gently switch over to the other side. Knees and feet turn to the right, up on the toes. Twist your spine round so your chest and shoulders turn around to the left. And your upper back is tall, your chest is nicely open, and you're nicely breathing. Right hand is on the inside of the right knee, and the left hand is out onto the side of the sofa. Breathing calmly throughout. As we change over, we're going to do that nice and gently, and then place our arms up into the W position before reaching the right one up towards the ear, and then leaning our spines gently over through the upper back, sideways. Letting the elbow bend gently over the top of the head, just a little bit to allow that range of motion. And you're going to look to take a nice breath in and out, trying to breathe through your nose inwards and through your nose out or through your mouth out. Breathing is really important to create a memory and also get that blood flow into all those muscles that you're looking to stretch, open up, create sensation with, an ability to use and feel stronger with. Try not to be leaning forwards or backwards, keeping your thighs nice and central, feet flat on the floor if possible. Moving softly and using that breath as a nice way to feel in control. We're doing up to 5 to 10 of these each side. We're now going to go into a nice spinal mobility movement, which involves pressing our left arm forwards and turning it clockwise as shown, and bringing the right hand down backwards and down towards the lower waist, turning it clockwise. We're going to then turn the chest as well as shown with the shoulders, and then create a nice movement back and forward, so the left arm comes forwards, the right arm comes back, and our chest and shoulders face to the right, and our right arm comes forwards and our left arm comes back, and our chest and shoulders face to the left. We can start to keep our heads facing forwards, or to get a little bit more bigger range of motion, turn the head around with the elbow going behind you. Keep that breathing nice and calm, and then we'll come into this new exercise, which is getting us to kind of bend over the top of our thighs. If we find this a little bit difficult just due to being a bit stiff from being sat down, we can use some cushions or a pillow, and then we can lean over, feel comfortable, place the palms facing forwards and the thumbs up, and you're going to bring your arms out into a T handlebar position as shown. Feeling like you're opening the front of your shoulders around the sides of the body and squeezing the shoulder blades around the back. Nice and gentle. Keeping the head comfortably and gently suspended out of the ribcage, breathing nicely throughout. This final exercise is going to be really good for our inner thighs right up near the pelvis. These muscles can be a bit weak, having been sat down a lot, and we're going to take them quite wide apart to feel a stretch. So you can see my feet and knees are quite wide at the same distance, feet flat on the floor, 90 degrees at the knees, And we're going to place our arms down the inside of the legs. Nice tall spine, opening up the chest, and keeping the head tall as we press the thighs into the arms as strongly as possible for up to 20 seconds, resisting that press with the arms. Breathing calmly and releasing at the end. You can use all of these exercises as one session, or choose 1 to 2 of your choice and do them as exercise snacks that you can use any time of the day, as often as you can.